Hey everyone, it's the Cooking NP. It's been a long time since we've done a video, but I wanted to come back and give you a fabulous Valentine's treat today. So what we're gonna make is some Oreo cookie bonbons. Nicole, how is that low carb? Well, it's low carb because we're using Catalina Crunch Oreo cookies, I guess we really can't call them Oreos, but sandwich cookies. And we're going to use 2 packs of the Catalina Crunch cookies. There are about 75% less. Sorry, my math. I'm not a math person. 75% less carbohydrates in a serving of these cookies compared to regular Oreo cookies. Well, what does that look like? Well, 2 Oreo cookies are 21 grams of carbohydrate and 140 calories. Just 21 grams of carbohydrate. Well, how much sugar is that? That is the equivalent to 4 teaspoons of sugar. So if you would imagine dumping this into your bloodstream just all by itself without tasting the Oreo cookies, that's a lot of sugar. What is the serving size of 2 of these cookies, which is 90 calories and only 5 grams of net carb? That is 1 teaspoon of sugar. And 1 teaspoon of sugar is what your pancreas works really, really hard to maintain in your blood supply at any time. So what does that mean for you? That means that this is going to cause a huge insulin response, which we're only going to use 10% of as energy, and 90% of it is going to be stored away as body fat. This is going to maintain a more stable blood sugar, not going to cause the insulin response, not going to gain as much weight from eating this version of the Oreo bonbon. So a little education for you today while we're having some kitchen fun at the same time. So what you're gonna need for our keto cookies is the 2 boxes of the Catalina Crunch. And then we're gonna use a full brick of cream cheese. And then once we make the balls and cool them, we will be dipping them into some Choc Zero chocolate chips melted down in the microwave. We'll roll them and then cool them down, and you're gonna have your Valentine's Day low carb treat. So how we start is we're gonna empty the 2 packages of the cookies into our food processor. Oh, there's a little tray. They tricked me. There we go. So we're gonna put 2 cookies in, or 2 packs of cookies. We're gonna turn the food processor on, make it into a fine, almost crumble. It's gonna be very, very fine. And then we'll pull it back and we'll put the cream cheese in and food process it in that way too. We'll bring you back when we're all done with those 2 steps. All right, so we ground up our 2 packages of the Catalina Crunch sandwich cookies, and you can see that it looks like really fine cookie crumbles, this is how it should look. It should be nice and fine and combined. You shouldn't see a whole lot of white, and you really don't want any large cookie chunks in there. And then what you're going to do next is take your softened cream cheese, and this cream cheese has been setting out for an hour or so just so it's nice and soft. And I've kind of divided up into some bigger chunks, and so it's easier to blend. And then we're just gonna turn the food processor on and let this spin and let it all combine, and so that it becomes a cookie paste. We're gonna then roll that cookie paste up and put it onto a pan that has been already covered in a Silpat, or you can use parchment paper, and then you're gonna cool it for a period of time until the balls are set up. Once the balls are set up, then we're gonna melt our chocolate in the microwave and dip them. And we'll bring you back and show you some of those different steps as well. All right, so we got the cream cheese all mixed in with the cookie crumbs, and it created this dough. So you're gonna food processes it until you get to this kind of consistency of dough. It's nice and thick and soft and pliable. And I'm just gonna use my 1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop and make little balls with that here. And you can certainly roll them between your hands if you want to have a more defined cookie ball. So they're going to be about the size of a golf ball, essentially, or a ping pong ball. And you're going to continue to do that throughout the tray. Once that is complete, we're just going to cool them a little bit so that they harden up, so they're easier to dip in the chocolate and they don't fall apart. One thing that I want to talk to you guys about and also say, coming very soon is my new endeavor, Fit Fuel Foods, which is low carb meals that are ready and set for you to go. They're individually portioned. They are designed for everyone. Everyone is able to use these meals if you're looking for convenience, not having to go to the grocery store anymore, but having really healthy meals at your disposal, and they're lower in carb in nature. So not only going to help with your weight loss, but also with your blood sugar, your heart disease, all kinds of good stuff coming in these little trays to you very, very soon. Our website to submit your email address to register is going to be released tomorrow. So be on the lookout on the Cooking NP, and our website for ordering meals is coming towards the end of March. And so I hope to see you all in that capacity as well. I'm super excited to bring this to everyone. And yes, we do plan to ship very soon, not right away, but soon. So if that, I know that's probably a question coming from folks. So once these are cooled and once they're set, we will bring you back and show you the chocolate dipping process. All right, we're back. So we got the balls all made and we put them in the refrigerator and we let them cool for about a half hour. You just want them to be harder in texture so that when you dip them into the chocolate, it goes a little better. Otherwise they'll be soft and mushy and fall apart into your melted chocolate. I'm using white chocolate today, and I'm going to be using the Choc Zero brand of white chocolate. It's Valentine's Day, and my hubby gets a little particular about the fact that he's not a huge chocolate guy. I know, what's wrong with him, right? But he likes white chocolate. So we're gonna do some white chocolate today, and all you're gonna do is take a toothpick. You could use a fork if you'd like, or your fingers, and you're just gonna stab that guy, stick it down into the chocolate, and just spoon the melted chocolate over the top. I just melted this white chocolate in the microwave for about 45 minutes. That's all it was. Or 45 minutes, 45 seconds. What am I talking about? 45 seconds, and then it was nice and smooth in texture. And then you're just gonna take it and you're gonna put it back on to your tray. And you're gonna do that with each of the bonbon balls. Take them, put them back in the refrigerator, let them set for a minimum of 30 minutes or until that chocolate gets to be a nice firm texture on the outside. You're gonna wanna keep them in the refrigerator. This recipe made 24 cookie bonbon balls. The nutrition facts: a serving size is 2 bonbon balls for 280 calories and 8.5 grams of net carbs. I'll have the protein and the fat content listed on the post for the rest of the nutrition facts information. I hope you have a great time with this recipe. It's easy and fun to do with the kids. Today's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everyone. But you could certainly use this recipe for any sweet treat that you may need to quench. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.